All right, what is up, what is up, what is up, everybody? It is Phil Nagy on Sports joining you here. Sorry about the weird tech issue. We usually don't start here right here on this splash screen, but my stream was not going live for some reason. It is live now. But appreciate everybody being on. Again, Phil Nagy. Nagy on Sports is the channel only place that you're going to find simulated sporting events with live original commentary. We're here in the great state of Washington, Seattle to be precise. The Washington Huskies at 3-0. New additions to the Big Ten here. And the first road test for the young Ohio State team. A lot of sophomores in big roles. It is the 18th toughest place to play, so we'll see how specifically quarterback Julian Sayin can do. He's got option keeper to the left side, to the right side now, and he'll be hit hard by the very talented cornerback Tacario Davis. He is a senior and will be a high draft pick. Hey, Jim, welcome in. Howdy to you as well. Big 3rd and 8 to start the game. Smith in motion. Julian Sayin in first hostile environment situation. Fired over the middle. A dart to Max Clare. Takes a shot from the safety, but holds on. That was Michaelis Steen, the senior safety, who gave him a lick. But Clare holds on for a big first down. That ought to steady the nerves for Sayin. That was a dart. Quickly over the middle again. He'll find Clare. And Clare will be ripped to the ground by Buddha Al-Ukuda. Tariq, but his nickname is Buddha. He is their best linebacker in the game. Here comes Peoples. He'll try the left, and he can't get around his Steen. Setting up a 3rd and 3 now for the Buckeyes. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Tuesday evening. 4 wide receivers out in the package. Back to pass for Julian Sayin. Now he'll fling it to the right side to Peoples. Peoples, juke move, first down. Tacario Davis swats the turf. He's upset that he couldn't make that TFL. Another first down for the Buckeyes. They're across the 45 now. Quick little throw, deep shot, down the seam. He's got it. 10-5, touchdown is the true freshman, Turbo Rogers. Still don't even know what number he is because they haven't updated their fall camp roster yet, but holy smokes, did he go right on down the seam. Anthony Turbo Rogers, a fairly late commit for the Buckeyes, flipping from Alabama. And Julian Sayin, of course, another former Alabama transfer, just put it right on the twos. And Turbo Rogers into the end zone in a big way, and the Buckeyes on their opening drive go right on down the field and punch it into the purple here. Wow. Fans haven't even taken their seats yet. And that cheerleader's already doing her push-ups. Nice indeed, Jim. A sophomore to a freshman. Pretty good. Pretty good return on your young investment. All right, here come the coached by Jed Fish. There's Jed Fish over there on the sideline. He came from Arizona. He took some guys with him. He's a very talented receiver, Denzel Boss. You can see he's at 91. They're led by young but very talented sophomore quarterback DeMond Williams Jr. He is from Chandler, Arizona, in fact. And Williams will option keeper to the right side of the 20, 25, 30. We told you he's special. He's got great athleticism. He fumbles late. It's going to be picked up by Bo Atkinson. If it stands, a really nice scramble for Williams. Did he fumble it at the end? Let's see if we get a booth review on this one. Davison Igbinosin is the one who's going to give him a lick. Ooh, they're not even going to review it. That must have been out clean. Julian Sayin back under center in Washington territory. Stretch it to the right side. People's trying to get to the end. He'll be spun around and struck to the ground by C.J. Christian. Transfer from FIU. That strong safety spot now. Clare comes in motion on a 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Sayin fired over the middle. Caught by Carnell. Nope, couldn't hold on. Dropped apparently by Carnell Tate. 3rd and 11 here. Off of the DeMond Williams fumble. Little bubble screen. Left side. Number 4 is a good choice. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown! You just can't catch him. Jeremiah Smith. A little RPO bubble screen to the left, and he just got around the corner and turned on the nitrous. And 10-4 for 6. Strikes again. Look at this play. Really good blocking by Carnell Tate right there, by the way. Give a really good look at it. Yep. 10-4 for 6, indeed. Somebody wants me to write a song, sort of in the vein of Chicago, 25 or 6-4. 10-4 for 6. Of course, I guess it could be 3-4 for 6 if Lincoln Keenholz somehow wins the job. By all accounts, I think it's going to be saying if they have their way, and if he's got to go out and earn it, frankly. Okay, well, it feels like we were just here, but now the Buckeyes are up 14-0, and this place got real quiet real fast. This is the Buckeyes' West Coast trip this season. Again, when they added the 4 West Coast teams, it was sort of decided that the East Coast teams, and here's Williams again, he wisely slides. The East Coast teams, or at least Ohio State, would be taking 1 trip west per year. Last year, of course, they went to Oregon. This year they're going to Washington. I believe next year they go to USC, maybe. And then one of the West Coast teams will come here. So last year it was, I don't remember who it was, but we have UCLA this year. I guess Oregon. I guess maybe we just get 1 or 2 of them. I don't know. Nah, I don't know what's going on. 3 and out for the Huskies, and they will punt it away. Hey, Felgren, welcome in. Go Bucks indeed. Innes from his own 25. He'll squeak through to the 36. All right, 14-0. All kinds of momentum. You can see his little emblem glowing there. Still not fully sure what that means, but it's a good thing. And Peoples has a hard time getting through the line that time. Saying in a shotgun. Still in the first quarter. Now he'll option keeper, and he'll run right into a talented cornerback, Ephesians Prysock. That is his name. His first name is Ephesians. He is one of those transfers from Arizona that came over with the coach, Jed Fish. Blitz coming up the middle. They feel it. He'll dump it short. And a very short gain to Carnell Tate, and the first punt of the day for Joe McGuire. So right-footed up into the Seattle air here. Looks like it's a night game. The night game on the West Coast would be very late for the Buckeyes, but hey, you got to do what you got to do. All right, Damon Williams, sophomore quarterback, back to pass again. We've seen him throw or run a couple times. Now he'll throw it to his top receiving target. That's Denzel Boston. Denzel Boston, 6'4", 209. Very big frame from South Hill, Washington. Really nice target for Damon. Damon will take off, 35, 40, 45, juke move, and he'll be hit hard. Woof. He has got to be careful he does not end up out of the game taking shots like that. Damon Williams, 5'11", 190 pounds, sophomore, true sophomore quarterback. Back to pass. Quick little throw to the left side. Jonah Coleman, their top offensive player. He's really shifty in space. You see it there, and he gets a nice gain of 8. The running back, Jonah Coleman, 5'9", 228 senior, also a transfer from Arizona. He is their best offensive player. Damon Williams, little throw to the right side to Boston. Got a first down, took another lick. And they are into Ohio State territory here. Damon Williams now in a shotgun with Jonah Coleman on his left hip. Coleman stays in to help. Trouble's coming anyway. He's really in trouble, and he'll go down. Oh, my. Caden McDonald got back there, but there were about 4 different white jerseys in the backfield. It's a big sack that the sophomore takes there. Brutus is scheming in the end zone. Caden McDonald is the one I saw get back there as well, the big man. And Caden McDonald is a big man. 6'3", 326. Stole him out of North Gwinnett High School in Georgia, and then Kenyatta Jackson comes right back. And the senior from Miami Gardens, Florida, gets in there and makes a big sack of Damon Williams, and now it's 3rd and 30. Kenyatta Jackson's waited his turn. He's ready to be pass rusher number 1 on this team. Been patient, didn't transfer, didn't go into the portal, just collected his NIL money and waited his turn. And they'll get 3 yards on a 3rd and 30, and they'll have to punt it away on a 4th and 27. Yep, they did practice for this one. All right, here comes Innes, and he'll be struck down to the ground at the 20-yard line. Julian Sand back out onto the football field here. Phil Nagy on Sports is the channel. Only place you're going to find simulated sporting events with a live original commentary. James Peoples runs right into the back of his center, Carson Hinsman, and he is having a hard time getting going today. Fortunately, Julian Sand has been beautiful through the air, but you can't just throw every down unless you're Case Keenum in the old air raid offenses of Texas Tech fame. Sand, he'll throw on the run, deep shot, left side, caught in the air, but no, he dropped it. I thought he had it. Into double coverage. That's what I would do, though. Just throw it up for number 4. They'll go 5 wide on a 3rd and 11. He will take a sack. Julian does. Nice sack there in space for Tai Ungalale. I wonder if there's a relation to DJ and Mateo Uingalele. Tei, T-A apostrophe I, T-A apostrophe I. I wonder if he's related. Modern day high school. It doesn't say anything in his bio. Maybe it's a fairly common last name in Hawaii or Samoa or something, I don't know. Little dump to the left side of Jonah Coleman. Regardless, the Buckeyes will punt. And the first quarter comes to a close. Just like that, Ohio State 14, Washington 0. There is the Husky. I'm not sure what the Husky's name is. I should probably do that, huh? Look up what the Washington Huskies name is. What is the Washington Huskies name? They'll flip the field. Right side throw, right at the sticks. He holds on for a first down. That's wide receiver number 2, Kevin Green Jr. Also a transfer from Arizona. A lot of kids came over with Jed Fish from Arizona. Left side dump out to a tight end. First down, now just a few yards away. Call it 5 as he goes to Decker DeGraff. Decker DeGraff is big tight end number 86 now. Damon Williams, big drop. Pressure in his face. He'll dump it short, but it gets knocked down at the line. Bo Atkinson was all over him. Well, I'm sure he's got a name like Brutus is the Buckeyes name, right? Left shot, deep shot. He's got a man. Touchdown! Into the end zone. He got it. Jonah Coleman, the running back, and that's why he got beat, because you put Arvell Reese out there with him 1v1, and even though Arvell Reese is a very talented linebacker, it's tough to cover a running back straight down the field on the go route. And you saw Caleb Downs was late to respond, and Damon Williams found that hole. Either that or they're playing cover 2, and that's the gap between the corner and the safety. Either way, a beautiful throw. And the Huskies are on the board here on a touchdown from Damon Williams to Jonah Coleman. Alaskan Malamute named Dubs, or the fuzzy like one, and there you go. So you're just looking up like I am. It's Dubs 2, or the fuzzy one's name is Harry. Here comes Julian Sand now. Give it to Peoples left side. He finally gets a block. He gets past the line of scrimmage, and he'll get near a first down. Hey, gamers. Thank you for checking in, brother. Hope you're doing well. Sand stands there in the pocket and then gets sacked. Sheesh, she didn't even move at all. Are we in coach mode there? Big Samote Peppa. Peppa coming over from Utah on the portal. 6'3", 350. That's a big boy. Samote Peppa. And he's going to sack Julian Sand back to the 29. 3rd and 9 here. Can the Buckeyes extend the drive here, leading 14-7. Screen pass coming, left side Peoples. He's got some decent blocks. 30, 35, makes one man miss. He'll be short of the line. McKellis Steen, the safety, came in and saved the first down. He actually had, look at that, 3 blockers. The screen pass actually worked the way it's supposed to. He had one man to beat, which he did, but then Hinsman cannot quite hold that block long enough. And it's going to be a punt. Ryan Day will send the punt team out. It is a fantastic day for a sim, gamers. I'm with you. Big Buckeyes, or Brown sim yesterday with epic overtime victory. As Kit said, snatching victory out of the jaws of defeat, which is what we did. 60-yard bailout PI call to kick the field goal over the middle, picked off by Sonny Styles. 30, 25 to the 20, to the 15, 10, 5, you won't catch him! Sonny Styles, athleticism for days, and it's a 30-yard pick 6 for Sonny. Oh my. Couldn't even finish the sentence. Sonny Styles said, my turn. Look at him just lurking right in the middle. Never saw him. That's a young quarterback throw right there. And 6 for 6 indeed. He is into the end zone. And Sonny, he knows what to do with the ball. What a play there. Buckeyes regain the 2-score lead. Anyway, if you haven't seen the Browns sim from yesterday against the Vikings, it was crazy. We were down 3, and then we got a 59-yard PI call. And then Hopkins made a field goal to tie it with 0 seconds left, and then we ended up winning in overtime. It was a crazy game. A crazy game. Yes, Jim, it was an awesome one. Back to pass, fling it left side, got it first down. Decker to Graff, his tight end, has it to the 34. And the chains will move. 21-7. Sophomore quarterback DeMond Williams. Talented dual threat. Now we've seen his legs several times. He'll dump it short to DeGraff again as tight end. 2nd and 3 as we're under 9 to play here in quarter number 2. I will say that these the Buckeye sims, coming again on the right side. C.J. Hicks with a sack this time. Speaking of athleticism, he is an athletic freak. Maybe just didn't have the cerebral nature to play linebacker in the Buckeye system. They're unleashing him and letting him rush the passer this year, and I think it's going to be a huge benefit for him. Because he tried to go for that punch. Williams does a nice job to hold on to the football. 3rd and 9 for the Huskies. Back to pass, Williams now. He'll chuck it deep over the middle into traffic, and it's almost picked off by Caleb Downs, and they'll force a punt. Punt coming. I don't think they're punters in the game if he's number 96. Or he's a fake guy. Oh, no, there he is. Grady Gross. Up the middle now, Peoples. First down run to the 32-yard line. Spread them out now. 4 wide receivers along with James Peoples in the backfield for sophomore quarterback Julian Sand. Sand claps his hands, gives it to Peoples. He'll try to go wide to the 30. He got the corner, 35-40. To the first down marker and more. He'll be pushed out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Very rarely does a wide run work in this game, but it does that time. Everybody must have been crashing the middle now. 1st and 10, back to pass. Sand steps up, chucks it right side into traffic, caught by Smith again. Oh man, this kid is a cheat code, and it's not just video games. He is this good in real life. Not sure why he's taking such a long time to get up. Can we get a replay of this? Nope, we cannot. Okay, good try. Left side run, an option keeper for Sand. He'll get stuck in the mouth there to Cario Davis once again. Alaska Airlines shut down yesterday, Jim? Did I miss this? I mean, clearly I missed this. Is that a real thing? They actually shut down? Oh, it's back up, though. Like they just had hey, we're going to cancel our flights today and reboot the computers. Pull out the cartridge and blow on it, plug it back in. Ah, an IT problem. Okay. I was going to say, I'm a little upset. I have family in Seattle, mainly Kit. And Alaska Airlines is the first and only people that will go direct from Columbus to Seattle, and speaking of Columbus to Seattle, James Peoples is into the end zone. Took a little screen pass, made a couple guys miss, and now the beat down is on here in Husky Stadium. Oh my. Dumped it off to Peoples. He had 2 purple jerseys to beat, and he beat both of them. One by speed and one by wiggle. And Jaden Fielding is into the game with 4:26 to go in the first half. And the Buckeyes playing a very good offensive game here. Another 7-play, 79-yard drive. That poor cheerleader is doing a lot of push-ups. (28-7). Stuck right there by Eli Riggs. So far we are, Jim. So far we are. Back to pass now. Williams, now he'll roll, fire on the run. Incomplete, tried to go for his tight end. Covered tightly by Davison Igbinosin. Appreciate everybody being on. We got picked 3 new subscribers yesterday. If that was you, thanks so much. I really appreciate that. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe, you can do so easily and then hit that bell and you'll know exactly when we're simming next time. Or you could join us on our Discord channel. Use the invite link in the description of this or any of our other videos. And I will tell you in advance of when we're simming, even if it's just by a couple minutes, sometimes it's even a couple hours. Ooh, big shot by Downs. He'll be short of the line. That's a tight end. And Caleb Downs just drilled him. And he couldn't get the first down. They'll punt it once again. So it is not going well for Jed Fish and the boys here. Or the puppies, as Jim would call them. Also, you can hit that thumbs up button. It helps grow the college football, specifically audience. James Peoples goes wide. Can't make a Steen miss. 10 carries, 39 yards now for the true sophomore running back, James Peoples. Up the middle again, Peoples. He's got some wiggle, doesn't he? To the 50 and then beyond. 11 for 53 now for James Peoples. And we reach the 2-minute timeout. 5:10, 2:03 from San Antonio, Texas. He was from Texas. I couldn't remember where. San Antonio. Here he goes again to the right side. Another 4 yards as he bullies his way between tacklers. Sayan now back to pass. Quickly over the middle. Caught by Claire. First down now just a yard away. Oh, they'll say 2. Maybe a bad spot. Doesn't really matter. With 80 seconds to go, they're not really worried about the spot here. 3rd down. Option keeper saying he's got a lot of work to do and he won't get it. We're gonna make him go for it here. Situational coach mode. Situational coach mode. Saying Claire, first down. That's it. That's all you get. I don't think you were gonna go for that, but I want to. Pouring it on. Pouring it on. Timeout will actually be called by the Buckeyes now. 46 seconds. They're at the 33-yard line. Motion from Carnell Tate. Now they'll give it to him on a little wide receiver screen to the 30. Wiggling his way to the 25. Nice gain of 8, and now they called timeout number 2. That's over 200 yards and 3 touchdowns already in half number 1 for Julian Saint. Keeps this up, and we could get to Tavian St. Clair or Lincoln Keenholz in the second half. Oh, what a cut by Peoples for the first down. 20. Hit at the 15 by Esteen, but he made a sweet move in the backfield. And now the Buckeyes will have to go hurry up with the pistol in here now. 20 seconds. Saying, give it to Peoples again. This time he's got nowhere to go, and they'll have to call their last timeout. Mikkel Esteen has been all over the place. I don't love that. It feels like they're kind of conceding the field goal with that handoff there to Peoples. Plus they lost 2 yards. Now Saying clearly in a throwing situation. No more timeouts. Cannot take a sack. It's got to be in the end zone or throw really short and hope Brandon Inniss can get down quickly. 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Can they get lined up quickly? He might try to spike it. Saying spikes it with 2 seconds. Oh, I'm so glad that the college game added the spike in. Madden, you should be taking notes. The gameplay is so much better than yours. And Fielding's kick is up and is good, and the Buckeyes with a near perfect end of half situation to get an extra 3 points on the board. They lead at 31-7 here at halftime. James Peoples has been exceptional in this one. 31-7. But it's been Julian Sand and his 3 first-half touchdown passes. Sonny Styles also has a pick 6 as well. Newspaper to the snout. Bad dog. You made a mess in the living room. That was a really nice touchdown pass, by the way. Hard to argue with a linebacker getting beat by a very talented running back on a go route, but that's been it for the Huskies here so far. 31-7 is our score here. My name is Phil Nagy. This channel is Nagy on Sports. It's the only place on YouTube that you're going to find simulated sporting events with live original commentary. A lot of people sim games, which is cool, but they just let you get the canned guys who get old after a while. There's no excitement, there's no interaction, and they say the same things over and over and over and over again. Also, plenty of people play video games, and you can watch them do that. That's not what I'm about. I play plenty of video games on my own, but you don't need to watch me. I like to be the play-by-play commentator. That's what I want to be when I grow up someday. This 43-year-old man, when I grow up someday, be a play-by-play commentator for the Cleveland Browns. Or I'd take the Ohio State Buckeyes, too, if we're being honest. Left side run, spun off, Boston 40, 45 to the 50. Nice tackle by Caleb Downs, but that's the big 6'4 receiver, Denzel Boston. And a first down is what he signals, like a swashbuckler. Kind of a cool first down celebration for Denzel Boston. Kind of reminds me of David Boston. Speaking of former Buckeyes, here comes Coleman to the right side, and Malik Hartford shuts him down for a TFL. Nowhere to go there for Jonah Coleman. He's got that deep touchdown catch, but has really had a hard time getting going on the ground, partially because they've been down. Game script does not allow for him to do much other than that, which is catch the football. This one just goes for 4, and it's a 3rd and 8. Williams. An 11 personnel situation now. Damon. Pressure hit as he throws. Deep shot left side. Knocked away. Jermaine Matthews does a really nice job. That's a 6'4 wide receiver. And Jermaine Matthews at 5'11 goes up tall. Climbs the ladder. The junior from Cincinnati, Winton Woods. And a beautiful play to knock it out of the 6'4 receiver's hands. Option keeper for Sand. He'll be hit in the backfield. Couldn't quite get the corner. That is not his game. That's Jacob Manu, the linebacker, who got there. Sand is a capable runner, but it's not I wouldn't say he's a weapon runner. It's not a weapon for us necessarily to have him. It's not necessarily a weapon to have him with the football. 4th and inches. Should we go for it? No, they're gonna. Not on their own 21, I guess. Look at that. The first down marker he's snapping the ball past the first down marker. McGuire, nice punt. Fair catch called for and made it the 35-yard line. Could be more fun. At least certainly there's more winning. But that makes the seldom Browns victories that much more sweeter. Yeah, Paul Keels can't stay there forever. He'll have to retire at some point, right? Up the middle, blown up. First down is achieved, though. Coleman took a licking, though, to the 46-yard line. Now Williams in a shotgun once again. He's lived there most of the day. Motion coming from his receiver. He'll fake the pop pass on the jet sweep. 2 Buckeyes follow that guy, though. So a wide open is the tight end on the other side, DeGraff, and a big first down for him. You saw 2 different Buckeye defenders chasing that motion receiver. And that was actually Jordan Washington, the running back who lined up as a receiver. And made them all pay. Now they're going to sack him. They're going to repay the favor. Kenyatta Jackson again. That's number 2 for Yada. And he sacks Damon Williams back to the 25. Excuse me, that was Rashid Williams in motion. That was number 3, not number 4. We had number 4. Just Devin Sanchez involved in that tackle. True freshman 5-star kid, Devin Sanchez. All right. 3rd and 16 now. Williams back to pass. Buckeyes rush 4 late. Over the middle, caught but drilled immediately by Sonny Styles. And the aforementioned Rashid Williams is tackled right away. Brentwood, California native, the sophomore, Rashid Williams. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Grady Gross, the kicker. able to put that one through, and the Huskies have their first points of the South. They're going to say is Harry, as that one's Harry. Dubs is the actual dog. Dubs 2. It's a good question, Jim. What I have noticed sometimes is that, well, A, somebody could have gotten hurt, and B, sometimes when teams run hurry up, the defense will actually call timeout. It's like a new strategy thing where like they'll call timeout to keep you from running hurry up so they can make a formation switch. Nice run again by Peoples, by the way. So my assumption is that maybe they were going hurry up and we wanted to call timeout and change our personnel. RPO to the right side, caught by Tate. Not quite as good at blocking there, Jeremiah. Tate blocked for your touchdown. You did not block for his potential touchdown. Peoples up the middle, right into the teeth of the defense. Here comes the 3rd and 6. That was Buda Al-Uqda again. Tariq Buda Al-Uqda. So Buda is the nickname there for that linebacker, number 3. Hussein hit as he throws, and incomplete. There was some heat coming right up the middle again. That was Samote Pepa, the big D tackle. And that's the pressure, I think, for any quarterback. Again, my proclivities as a quarterback do not extend past the flag football team at my college, but most quarterbacks do not like pressure right up the middle. They'd much rather have it from the edge. Here comes Jonah Coleman. Speaking of right up the middle, he'll get 2 before being blown up by a bevy of white and gray jerseys here for the Buckeyes, who lead 31-10. Here's an RPO right side. Fling it out to Boston, the receiver. Got a good angle. Broke tackle to the 40 and then shoved out of bounds by Caleb Downs at the 50-yard line. Denzel Boston. Big 6'4", 209-pound junior. He could be very much draft eligible kind of a player. There's that good. Option keeper Williams. Damon hit by Hartford and then blown up by Igbinosin. Whew, this kid's taking a licking here today. He's already fumbled once in that first half. 2:22 in the 3rd quarter now. Williams back to pass. Quick little slant left side. Boston got the first down. He got sandwiched, but he got the first down. Jim's ready for a stop. Screen pass left side. Nice tackle. And look at Kenyatta Jackson doing his job to spill out to the edge and tackle the screen catcher. 2nd and 9. Williams fired over the middle, dump it to Coleman, the running back, hit by Reese, but the first down is achieved. Dinking and dunking their way down the field. First down at the 26 now. Sophomore quarterback Damon Williams claps his hands together. Now he'll take the snap. Buckeyes rush 4. They set up screen to Coleman. Blown up by Reese. He got there in a hurry. Oh my. Arville Reese and Bo Atkinson, the transfer from North Carolina, got there in a hurry. And they will not snap it. 000s. We're headed to the 4th quarter here at Nagy Sports. Buckeyes leading 31-10. There's Dubs. Dubs 2, rather. Over there in his very posh doghouse. And Harry the Husky says it's 4th quarter time. It's also the amount of touchdowns that you need to be in the lead there, Harry. Williams fired over the middle, dropped. Good coverage by Malik Hartford, the safety. Be interesting to see who kind of grabs the reins on that free safety role. Obviously, Caleb Downs, the best safety in the planet. On the other side, 30, 25, he'll take off and he'll slide right in front of Devin Sanchez. Whether that's Malik Hartford like in this game, or Jalen McClain, or Keenan Nelson, transfer. Fahim Delane, another highly recruited kid coming in, could be it, I guess, too. So we'll see. Oh, did they go for it? They just did go for it. I totally missed that was 4th down. So we got that stop, Jim, because the Buckeyes stopped them on 4th down. 3-yard loss that time for James Fields. I'd like one more touchdown. If we get one more touchdown, I'll put the mass subs in here. Do it. Blitz coming. He won't feel it. He'll get drilled. Got to get rid of that ball. Buda Al-Uqda into the backfield. And now it's 3rd and very long. They'll go 5 wide again. to pass. Sayin, he'll wiggle. He'll run. He's in the end zone. He's got to get rid of it, and he does. Whoo, dangerously so. And the Buckeyes cannot do anything with their stop. Can't even barely waste time. McGuire from deep in his own end zone, able to get it past the 50, but just, and it's going to be returned past the 50. And here come the Purple Huskies once again. Good color scheme, purple and gold, strong. Good brand. Obviously Michael Penix Jr. and the trio of very talented wide receivers got all the way to the national championship against the Cheetahs, the Michigan Cheetahs. Or was it the semis that they played them? I don't remember. Not the semis, you know what I mean. They played them, I've lost to them at some point with that team. Romo Dunze, Jalen Polk, Jalen McMillan, the three wide receivers. Nice defense there. Now it'll be 4th and 6. They're going for it from here on out. 10:40 remaining in the game. Fans willing them to try to do something. Pressure in his face. He'll fire it incomplete. He should have just run. Another turnover on downs. Here come the Buckeyes. He should have just run it. He had the green grass to do so. He'll grow into those situations. Again, just a true sophomore. RPO wide open in his 50, 45, 40. Nobody went with them on that side of the field. A big gainer. Really the most explosive play we've had the entire second half, as it was 31-7 at half now. And we're 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and it's 31-10. So we've had 3 points up until this point of the half. Peoples. Nope, option keeper. That was the right read, but he's just, again, just doesn't have a ton of wiggle. I would like a couple of less read options, if I'm being honest. That play can stay forever. Nice tackle in space by the defender. That's Ephesians Prysock. I can't believe his first name is Ephesians. That's a pretty sweet first name, if I'm not going to lie. Right side, Peoples, first down. I love how he ran to the green grass. Remember back in the day in Madden, he catches that and runs immediately into the other guy. They're getting better about finding that green grass. Same thing right here. Peoples left side, running hard for another gain of 8. They're up to the 11. Buckeyes smelling the purple painted zone. Option keeper again. Sayin has got room. 10-5. He'll waltz into the end zone. Touchdown. Julian Sayin, we salute you too, my friend. He's got 4 touchdowns in the game now. And that means it is time to sub in the backups. I'm not sure what the lead has to be for the game to do it automatically, but I think it's probably more than 28. But we'll see. And yes, that's game indeed. 6 plays, 57 yards, 3 minutes and 4 seconds off the clock. Let's see what the twos can do here. Fielding kicks it down, taken at the goal line. Oof. Blown up by young linebacker Peyton Pierce. Here we go. Damon Williams against the twos now. Back to pass. Actually, I guess Sonny Styles technically still in because there is no substitute for the sub linebacker, I guess. Eli Lee, a freshman in there as well, and can see 33. Kind of takes some cojones to take your linebacker coach's number. James Laurinaitis is 33. That's what Eli Lee has done. And yes, now we're rubbing their noses in it, Jim, for sure. Back to pass, Williams. He'll dump a screen to Coleman. Coleman really has nowhere to go. Blown up by Bukari Miles, who I cannot remember if that person was real. He is real. He's a real player. Deep shot, right side. He underthrew it. It's caught for a big first down. Oh my. The defender went past it. That ball was way underthrown. Bukari Miles, a sophomore from Lakota West. It's down on the way towards Cincinnati, kind of between Dayton and Cincinnati is where Lakota is. Right side throw. He caught for about 8. Aaron Scott, sophomore, making the tackle on Decker DeGraff, the tight end. 4.5 to go. RPO left side, caught for a first down. That's 300 yards passing for Damon Williams. They're going to probably have more time of possession than the Buckeyes. And he's going to have a bajillion completions, but they're all been very short, haven't they? Except for his one touchdown pass to his running back. Joshua Mickens getting in there with a big sack. I'm going to test my knowledge of the depth chart here. Mickens, 6'3", 233-pound junior from Lawrence Central High School, Indianapolis, Indiana. And he beats up on that left tackle. Their best offensive lineman is their left guard. He's an 81 rating. Got to build your lines. Everybody has an offensive line depletion shortage. Fired over the middle, and it'll be drilled once again by Styles, again, who shouldn't be in the game, but I forgot to take him out. For the last 3:13, I'm not going to worry about it. Please don't get hurt, Sonny. Pressure coming, ball pops out, watch out, where's it at? It's going to be picked up by Styles. Oh, he's going to get 2 touchdowns. Sonny Styles, look how fast he is. 2 defensive touchdowns for Sonny Styles. I popped a Heisman pose there, Sonny. Shades of Charles Woodson back there. C.J. Hicks caused it. That's a very clean. Look how quickly he got in there to scoop it up out of the hands of that offensive lineman. 6 for 6 again. And man, he just accelerated and nobody was going to catch him. Now this thing starts to feel a little bit more like the bludgeoning that it's been really since the beginning. Remember, this is a difficult road environment. And it's a night game. Look, it's night. This game started at 10 o'clock Ohio State body time. Wild to think about. All right, 3 minutes left to go. Let's see if Jed Fish pulls his young quarterback and the rest of their players. Well, looks like he's still got his starters in. Demond fired over the middle, caught by the tight end DeGraff. Ooh, baptized by Aaron Scott in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Brutus. 45-10 now. Back to pass again. Williams stepping up, now firing right side up. Nice play. There's Aaron Scott again in coverage. Hey, Wendell, welcome in. Go Bucks. You missed a good one. Go back and watch. They struck early and never let their foot off the gas. Right side throw. It's caught by Jonah Coleman. Nice bailout. Eli Lee, the freshman there. Jalen McClain there as well. Devin Sanchez over in that general vicinity. Damon Williams from his own 40-yard line. He'll throw a quick hitter to the right side. It's caught immediately. Devin Sanchez, true freshman, makes the tackle. Catch over there made by Chris Lawson. Now he'll fire over the middle. Caught again, short. Styles and his brother, Lorenzo Styles Jr. Sonny and Lorenzo Styles Jr. 3 and 6 combining on the tackle. Dumped out, right side, broke one tackle as Scott, and then tackled immediately by Jalen McClain. 8 yards, 1 minute left. I don't think that they do, no. I do not believe that they actually have a mercy rule or running clock rule. That's a little unfortunate when I was hoping we'd get to see the Buckeye second team offense, but they literally haven't been in the game the whole time. They're going to get the football with about 10 seconds left. 13 to be exact. Kind of feels a little bit lame for Lincoln Keenholz to get one snap. He's going to get one snap. Why not? And he's going to give it to Turbo Rogers, who has a long touchdown pass in the game, and now he's got a nice run of about 13, and that's it. Triple zeros on the clock, and the Buckeyes get a win and stay undefeated on this young season. Julian Sand, 262 yards passing. He had 3 touchdowns throwing, 1 touchdown running. Sonny Styles had a scoop and score. Actually, 2 scoop and scores in this game. No, the first one was a pick 6. He had a pick 6 and then a scoop and score. So he was exceptionally good too. And the Buckeye defense would have won this game by themselves, 14-10. On to the next one. Go Buckeyes and go Browns indeed. Wendell. Damon Williams, he threw the ball 50 times today. 39 of 50, 344, 1 touchdown and the 1 interception, which kind of was a touchdown too. He also had 12 carries for 14 yards and 2 fumbles. Not his best day. Jonah Coleman just 5 for 15. He's their best player. Look at that, 93 overall rating. Top right corner of your screen there. And they could only get him the ball 5 times on the ground. They did try to throw it to him. They threw it to him 11 times. And he did score through the air on that 40-yarder. Decker DeGraff, the tight end. Talked about Denzel Boston. There's Chris Lawson, Rasheed Williams, Kevin Green Jr., and Audric Harris, the sophomore from Bellflower, California, had 1 catch for 9 yards as well. Mikel Esteen, the senior, free safety with 12 tackles. There's Tariq, a.k.a. Buddha Al-Uqda, and he had 11 tackles. Jacob Manu had 10. Sacks for Pepa, Uongalele, which we're still not sure if there's a relation, and Buddha as well. No turnovers for the Buckeyes, which continues to be a recipe for success anytime that you can do that. Just being honest with you. All right, today Julian Sand, he was 19 of 23 for 262, 82% completions and 3 touchdowns. And most of that was in the first half. Peoples, 19 for 84. Sand, 11 for -1. Remember, it counts all of his sacks against him for running. Turbo Rogers, the 1 carry for 11 yards. Still no C.J. Donaldson. We'll need to figure that out, get him incorporated into the offense a little bit. 4 catches for Peoples and Claire and Carnell Tate. Brennan Ennis, 3 for Smith, including the 41-yard touchdown. 1 for 54 for Turbo Rogers. Hey, if you're going to catch 1 ball, better make it for 54 yards and a touchdown. Devin Sanchez, 12 tackles, 10 for Sonny Styles. And this one, 8 for Caleb Bounce and Davison. Big Bedosin. Sacks today, 2 for Hicks, 2 for Jackson, 1 for Mickens. McLean and McDonald shared the other. The pick was, of course, by Sonny Styles, which was pick 6. Then he also had a fumble recovery that he scored not 1, but 2 defensive touchdowns in the game. That's got to make him player of the game, I would think. All right, friends, this one was fun. I appreciate you staying up late with me here. I'm going to try to get a sim going, maybe like a lather of Ohio State and Buckeyes back-to-back days kind of thing to keep it going. So the Buckeyes head to Washington, head into Seattle, and take care of business here in week number 5. Guys, I really appreciate you being on. Thanks so much to all of my subscribers. Again, we picked up 3 new ones yesterday. If that was you, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And yeah, keep telling your friends, liking the videos, all that fun stuff. We really appreciate it. Today, we will say, as always, go Buckeyes and go Browns.